high chase potential. He's a killer who, on same ping, you can last like a. Oh Jesus Christ! Claudette coming out of nowhere with a stun. But yeah, he's a killer who can like very easily like snowball a chase really fast. It's really hard to hold a really good chase versus a clown on cross ping, but this is same ping. Still, it's not easy. And he already has 2 tags at 5 gens. And he's just doing really well. He's getting resources out of a way. He should have it down on Claudette here soon.
Yeah, going to be chasing around Shaq. We do have Claudette playing this really well, though. Going to be breaking that distance around the long wall. Going to be making it towards this tile, getting the vault. And now it looks like our Claudette player is just going to be playing inside this tile, going to be playing around this pallet. Dino Melon trying to do a red light mind game. Not quite going to make it, though, and just so patiently, but it's not enough. Going to be getting that first
That's so unlucky. Now, I'm interested to see whether or not he's going to take the basement hook or whether he's going to go for a pain res. I think right now you want to shoot for the basement hook. Oh, but he's shooting for pain res.
Flying. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for a bottom side hook. That was a pain res, too.
I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that play. You could hook him all the way in basement towards this like bot rightish 3 gen, and just it'll be really hard for that unhook to come out. Whereas you could double safe bot mid and make sure people survive. I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that.
We'll have to see how that plays out. Dino just patrolling for any sort of crossovers that he can find. We do have the survivor still hanging on the hook, and it's in a wide open area with no resources really nearby other than maybe if that's a God Rock spawn. But Dino doing a very good job of just patrolling for any rotations, and we do not see anyone quite yet, and he might just confirm this.
He's definitely going to try. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they rotate in for a last-second double save or a trade. To be honest, the way they're splitting on the gen over at 9 and at 2, I'm thinking they're going to let Mary Lazuli go second stage, which I'm not necessarily sure I agree with, but, I mean, we'll see how it works here. Now, getting the survivor out of this 3 gen in a way that's going to like have them survive is going to be really hard now.
Yeah, with that second stage, Dino is going to try to play for a tag. Goes for a bottle onto Ray instead, and Ray's going to get out of there. And Dino's going to be able to kick that gen, and I wonder if we'll see a certain thing in play. I don't actually know if that was the... yeah, no, Ray did not touch the generator. That was due to the bottles that he screamed at.
They got the unhook, and FTP comes through. Now, that was like really worth. I don't think it was intended for Ray to get tagged there, but getting that F2P off is probably going to propel this chase in the end game. I don't think Dino Melon just can't tunnel this, otherwise he's just going to lose the game. He has to sit and play his gen setup now for letting that unhook happen for free. That's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks like Dino agrees with you too. He's going to be playing for this chase over here onto Ace, but Ace playing this really patiently. Going to be slowed down by the bottles, though. They might not make this vault. This is going to be close, and that's going to be a grab.
Now, if you're in Dino Melon's shoes right now, I think you just want to like try to shoot for all your fresh hooks here. I think the only way you're going to be able to 4K this match is if you find Mary Lazuli just in a very bad spot and they end up getting 2-tapped. They don't really have gen pressure on all these gens.
Yeah, I think all the pressure is off the board, and Dino's just looking around for any rotations. I mean, Ray's probably unable to get any sort of pressure on this unhook. It's just going to have to be Squill, I think. Ooh, finds the
is Dino going to commit? He just saw there was no pressure on not committing.
Yeah, does get a tag on the tunnel out, but he's going to go straight back down here. Going to be applying Eruption to this generator. And just patrolling the map again for even more... I mean, we have 3 injured survivors, which
they're meeting up
a spot you want to be in.
Meeting up for a triple reset, and yeah, he's just committing up like he should. He saw all 3 serves there. They're all injured. He can definitely at least get 1 person. Is there someone over by these TLs?
I think he thought someone might have pathed over here, but no one did. They actually just kind of stayed put and triple healed.
Oh, they get the full reset. That's actually really bad. I think that might have been his like one chance to bring the game back to a 4K.
I agree. Still, they're going to be in chase now, going down at the bottom side of the main building. And Dino's going to have to play this really flawlessly. We do have the pallet, and he just kind of demon swings right through it. And that's going to be a very quick down, which is what Dino needed. He needed some sort of pressure. We do see our Tunnel Out survivor in the area, but Dino's just going to go for this hook and probably go back down to control that Legion.
Yeah. To be honest, I think Squill might have tried to die on a pallet there while the other two served stack the bottom gens. Oh, they weren't stacking, they were splitting on both the gens. They still have no pressure for that.
Yeah, they spent all their time resetting up there, the triple reset. So they really didn't have any gen pressure, and whatever pressure they had was gotten rid of by that pain res hook. So looks like Dino's going to be continuing the aggression, going up here towards the top side of the map, not letting them get a reset. Is going to be playing around this main building. We do hear the survivor inside, but I think, yeah, Dino realizes that this chase is going to be costly and just leaves.
Yeah, he's just electing to go play his gen setup again. It's just so tricky. To be fair, he does have Dragon Script, which makes playing this gen setup fairly, like, awkward. Because you have to just sit there and let a gen regress for 30 seconds, and if you touch it, you're exposed, obviously, so they can only split on 2 different gens, and the other 2 gens are in close proximity. The gens you want to be splitting in this situation are the gens at 3 and 8. So by kicking the gen at 8, like, he can, like, just hold these 2 gens with impunity, pretty much.
Dino getting some good bottles out here, and calling the fake out. Does not play around that pallet and gets the down, but now Squill kind of caught out here, gonna get tagged as well. And Dino,
I think he was trying to play for a flashlight stick.
Maybe, just playing around that window. Squill runs back into the gas.
Is this a fresh hook? No.
No. I think our last fresh hook is Ray. Ray is yet to go down. Dino's running over here trying to cut off the rotation towards the top side of the map. We do see a very quick unhook though in response, and both of these survivors are going to be... Oh, Ray gets found. He gets found edge map, and that's going to be a down. Was Ray...
Oh, he was exposed from Dragon Script?
I'm guessing so. I mean, Dragon Script lasts incredibly long, so it wouldn't surprise me. But very unfortunate find for the survivors.
This is really good for Dino, though. Before when Mary Lazuli was got FDP'd and made it up a map for free, Dino Melon was in a very rough spot. It could have been a very low-stage game, but he's doing well playing this gen setup with his Dragon Script. He's getting stages. He has all his fresh hooks now. Even if he doesn't 4K, this is still going to be a fairly good clown result on the same page.
Yeah, Dino's playing this pretty well and just calling out the survivors' rotations at the right time. Just not letting them get any headway on these generators. Actually doing a very good job of just pressuring the whole map right now by just being here in the middle. Does know where 2 of the survivors are and is going to be going for a chase on one of them, and that is going to be Ace, and that's a very good tag. And we now, I think we know where all 3 survivors are. We saw Claudette up here earlier.
Yeah, he knows where everyone is.
The Ace.
Oh.
Goes for something slick, but I don't think it's quite good enough. Going to be changing over towards Squill. Squill going to be slowed down by the bottles and tries to play around it, but does get found out. And Dino's going to leave this and go straight back down, I think.
Yeah. Now, something worth noting is that he's been playing this gen setup fairly well, bouncing back and forth, just applying his pressure across this gen setup incredibly well, but they're running out of aggression events. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to hit. And I think he's going to commit to this chase. I mean, the main resources, they're not all there. Still a lot of injuries. Yeah, but he gave Mary Lazuli the main window. I don't think he can commit to that anymore.
Yeah, this main setup is crazy. We do see Squill, who is healthy again, over here on this side. Going to be hit with the slowdown bottles, and Dino doing a good job of just trying to keep up the pressure on this chase. However, our Dwight player, Squill, is doing a fantastic job of just evading all the M1s. Going to be pathing around, getting tagged finally around this rock, and then running straight back towards that top side.
The gen towards 3 or 5 should be a high progress now. It's been a while. I think Adam just reset Claudette towards the top of the map. These gens still aren't fairly high progress. I'm so surprised.
Yeah, these serves are playing extremely slow-paced, just trying to whittle down those regression events, while also trying to get off necessary resets. He really does get found, and he is going to go down, triggering that eruption onto all those generators.
They're just rotating to stack the gen towards 7. Ace is rotating to get on 3. I mean, the gens are so low. He has 3 survivors deathhook now. He's playing the most wholesome competitive clown game you've ever seen right now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this next chase he just commits to a deathhook. I think he should commit to a deathhook here soon. I mean, there's no reason not. Oh, and getting
oh. Just hitting bricks like he's playing Minecraft, and Dino's going to continue the chase around this double window, getting the slowdown onto our Claudette, and then Mary is going to be taking a tag, running straight towards the top side of the map. Mary running right to that main building. Dino's going to try to slow it down with the bottle, though. Very well-placed bottle, and we do see a hit take coming through, but we have 3 survivors up here not pressuring those generators. They're just playing this extremely slow and patiently, trying to prevent any more downs, it looks like.
To swap to Ray. Ray BLs down the map. I mean, still, he's just gonna start bouncing back and forth again. Oh. We're gonna see Mary Lazuli get reset here soon by the Dwight, I imagine. Oh, that gen's...
Here.
A bit interesting to split on this gen, though.
Yeah, I mean, you have literally nothing going for that generator, but I guess it was to just throw him off on the macro and just bouncing between.
Oh wait, does he kill Ace? He kills Ace.
Yeah, it does look like our Ace player is going to go down, triggering that eruption, and I think they're on death hook. I could be mistaken.
Yeah. Ace is dead, but they should pop that gen for that. If they don't pop the gen at 5 for that, this will be a 4K game. No way. Do they not? No way!
The eruption might have, had them a little weary about it, but I mean, we are going to see the chase on to our Claudette player Mary over here on the corner of the map, and this could be, I mean, this is going to be a very fast down. They're just going down in the corner. We don't have that eruption on the gen anymore, and now Dino's going to have to go straight back.
Opting to slug. I think this is the right play if you want a 4K. Now, the reason why I don't think you should have split on this gen at all is because, unlike the gen at 3, this gen has all its regression events. Every single regression event. And I think Dino's seeing the gen progress now and opting to just get the kill. He can stop it from popping. I'm surprised Squill's not even resetting on this. I don't think they can 2v1 this with Dragon's Grip in play.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Did Dragon's Grip hit? I think... Oh, it looked like Squill tried to go and distract Dino instead of going for the down. I don't think that's going to work, though. Dino does come back over here, gets that kick onto the generator, playing that eruption. And now is going to go and try to find a survivor caught out.
Yeah, I mean... This is crazy. This dude Dino had nothing going for him at like 1 gen left. They got the FTP. He had to sit in here. He played chess clown the entire game, and somehow it has paid off miraculously.
Yeah, he's playing this macro extremely well, and is just going to be going straight back down towards that generator. It is very close to popping, but at the same time, it's not going to be close enough, and that's going to let Dino Melon kick that gen and apply that Dragon Skirt to it. And I wonder if Ray is going to try to power it out through the Dragon Strip. Dino is going to go and try to get the down onto Squill. In the meantime, No comes back over there towards Ray. And Ray is kind of caught out of position, is going to be down here in the tile, but Dino with a well-timed bottle could make this a unfortunate chase. Is going to get the tag, and the slowdown is going to help immensely. That's going to be a bottle thrown from Dino, and that's going to get the speed up to the down, triggering the eruption.
Wait, does he pop that gen?
Yeah, he
No
might
way.
have pop the gen across the map.
If he goes straight to that gen, I don't think he does. Yeah, no
close.
way. Oh, I thought he was going to swing on the wrong side and hit the gen, and he was going to pop.
Yeah,
very, very close. I mean, I just think what stopped these guys from getting all these gens popped was splitting on that gen at 5. It's just such a bad gen to be working on. A very bad misplay from the survivors. But I gotta hand it to Dino Melon. He just sat there, played with what he had, and he had 3 perks. His 4th perk was Noah. Fucking 3 perks,
clown.
12 fucking clown.
All right. Well, we
Absolutely
do
well
have
played.
even more games coming up, so please stay tuned to see what the other team is able to do on the killer. So stay tuned. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wave League. We are here with Ego versus Silhouette, and we do have Squill playing killer for Silhouette, going up against Ego's survivors. I'm Tyro, one of your casters, and I'm joined by Ducky. Ducky, we saw a clown set last game that ended in a 4K1. What do we need to see from Squill this time around?
We need to see a 4K2 if he wants to win, but I think we're probably looking at a more likely 4K1, probably, unless like something really happens. I'm interested by one of Squill's perk choices. He's running a big, fat, old Call of Brine. Recently got changed, got buffed significantly. It lasts 10 seconds longer. Oh, he missed!
Yeah, really good movement there from Dino Melon. Going to be continuing the chase up here onto the hill. Are we going to see a balanced landing? Yep.
He has to drop the chase.
Oh my goodness.
That's just so unfortunate. He needs to drop this chase and try to like interrupt someone. Oh, I mean, there's someone top mid. 2 people top mid. I mean, ooh, works for him. Going from the person running towards bottom. He is popping his power very early.
Yeah, I agree. That is going to be a stun onto Squill, and that's Z-Slasher going to be running down towards the bottom side of the map. Doing a very good job so far on the survivor side, just denying any hits. And Squill is forced to go back towards the top side of the map where 2 survivors are just hugging main. Not going to be giving Squill any leeway on the chase. We see both survivors down here doing this gen as well. And now Squill is kind of caught here, having to pressure both of these generators.
Gets the tag onto Dino Melon. To be honest, with how far away he popped that, I swear I think Dino Melon could have unironically just ran in a straight line away.
Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, very good movement from Dino, though. Oh my goodness.
And he gives him main again. I mean, this is really similar to the Dino Melon's start last game, where it wasn't really all that great, not a fast early down or anything. Going for a body block and getting it off, that's huge. Dino Melon getting main again. I mean, this is just going to be an incredible start for the serves of Silhouette, I believe. No, Ego.
Oh, the tree, but it's not enough. Very good first chase, though. Finally going to be getting it down at 3 generators.
Get the fuck over
here. It looks like Squill's going to be hooking towards the top side of the map.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I think New Call of Brine is really slept on right now, but I don't agree with it with Pop. I think Call of Brine is a perk you either want to drop corrupt for if you're like confident in it, or invest in like COB Eruption. He does find a rotation though on the right side of main, not getting the tag, but he does find a rotation. That's going to force someone else to rotate probably. Yeah, we're seeing Z rotating up the left side towards 10, not committing. Did he catch for rotation? He did.
Don't know. He does see the scratch punch, so he's going to go for a dash. But the unhook is still going to come through, and the hit is not going to happen, which means that Dino Melon's going to be able to use that balanced landing up here on the top of main and try to get down towards the bottom side of the map where the generators have been completed. We are going to see that BL, and then he's going over towards 9, going to be running around this. I guess we are. Yeah, we do have the God Rock filler. Dash is not going to be enough, and then a stun to boot. Just incredible chase so far from Dino on this survivor.
This is just like really unfortunate for Squill. He saw the scratch marks happening. Oh, but Dino's dead. I guarantee you someone's here though. Someone was trailing. No, I was hoping someone was. We do see someone stealthing by Shaq. I don't know why they're stealthing by Shaq. When the hook's top mid. You see a pain resonance coming through, and he's going to be able to. He's interrupting 2 people right now with Claudette's bottom side, and last we saw, she wasn't doing it. And getting the tag, that's huge.
Yeah, meanwhile, Z-Slasher going to be getting the stun and then slowing him down with Champion of Light, and that's going to mean that Squill is unable to get any distance onto that injured survivor and is now forced to kind of hover around this top side. But I mean, we have survivors pretty much not doing anything right now because 2 of them were interrupted, like you said. And Squill's going straight down towards the Shaq gen.
I'm not necessarily sure I agree with sending it all the way down to Shaq. Because he's giving up the unhook for free. And, I mean, Dino's just going to be able to go back to main, sit on main with BL, and is just going to be able to BL down the map. Right now, I mean, for this chase, we're going to see 2 people. It seemed they're focusing the gen at 2. They're just going to be stacking 2. And Dino's just going to sit on main. Is Dino going to sit on main?
I'm not sure. Squill kind of finds him over here on this hill. I guess he tried to stealth it out, thinking that Squill would go towards main. We are going to see Z-Slasher taking the tag for Dino, trying to maybe get Dino down the map a bit more. But it looks like Z's even going to take the down just to get Dino even more distance. But I don't know if I agree with that because, again, we don't have very much progress. And now that is going to be a pain res as well. We do see the For the People on the Dino, though, as a result.
I'm just surprised Dino rotated towards 11 at all. Main is just so safe for Chucky. Like, he can just sit up there, wait until he pops his power, and he walks up the stairs. It's not like he's going to be able to dash all the way down and, like, you know, kill you. Yeah, VL. But yeah, right now it seems we're just seeing the same situation as what Dino had during his clown game, where he's just being forced to play a gen setup due to a rough start, lost tunnel out to an FTP. Really unlucky, really unfortunate. Chasing someone at 5. Is this Dino? No. This is someone injured, I believe.
You're mine, asshole.
Yeah, I think I hear the sounds of a Jake. It's going to be Z-Slasher and Chaser on the TNL. It's going to be trying to play around this window. But Squill trying to mind game this window and not being successful. Z-Slasher is doing a good job of clearing it out. The fake dash, though, to get the down. Pretty well played from Squill there. But we do have a gen popping in response to that chase.
I haven't really seen... Like, I don't know what the gen progress topside is looking like. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Dino's just sitting on main with BL. I mean, Dino, there are 2 places Dino can be working. Main, obviously, but also the TL at 10. But it seems like he's working main. We're going to see a pop and Colubrine come through on this gen, which, I mean, this is the benefits of bringing Colubrine with pop. You can just, like, absolutely destroy a gen in record time.
Yeah, the buff really did increase progression a lot. That is a nice tag onto JoJo, though. And JoJo's going to be trying to hook it straight down the bottom of the map. Does have that lucky break, but that timer is going to be going now. And JoJo makes it to Shaq. And now Squill kind of looking for a rotation rather than going to pressure those topside generators. We do not see anyone quite yet, though.
I wonder what the gen split is going to be looking like. They should be splitting 2 and 10. They're just the farthest gens. Although you could stick Dino on main with BL and just have him working, which they may be doing. No, it doesn't appear that way. It appears they're just going to let main regress and they're just going to split 10 and 2 with 4 survivors alive. Now, this should be outs, but like we saw last game with Dino's Clown, teams can mess up, teams can give you openings, and we may see that, but I don't think so. Also, just because, I mean, Clown's chase as opposed to Chucky's, Chucky's chase is really good, but his chase isn't on a cooldown. And he just watching Ace book it down the map while you're 110. That's so rough.
Survivors are just pressuring these gens. They're just out in the open, knowing that Chucky can't really do anything. Slasher, though, going to be getting tagged, and then Z's going to be running straight down towards the bottom side of the map like we've seen before. We do have a God Rock, though. They are just spawning like crazy on this patch. I don't know if you've noticed, but that is going to be a dash, and Z actually vaults right into him, and that's going to be a hook, and I think a death.
Oh, wait, that is a death hook.
Yeah.
Surely they pop a gen for that, though, right? They can just sit on the gen and triple it and just die for it. And what exactly is Skull going to do about it? I don't...
Like, here's some progress, but I don't think it's close to being popped.
Oh,
okay,
checked wrong gen. That's so unfortunate. That is going to be the win for Team Ego in the first set. Very close, very well played. Just really well played from the survivors this side. Oh. Oh! Okay.
This is the most interesting Z-Wall chase of all time. What in the world are we watching? Alright. Squill gonna be faking that dash in order to get the down onto JoJo. I think JoJo's a fresh hook too, but the other survivors are going to get out, and that's going to be, I believe, 8 stages total to end the Chucky game.
Yeah, not a terrible result. It's just, again, really unfortunate with these killers like Chucky and Clown. It's just very important to just like have the really good early games. And Chucky, unlike Clown, when you have a bad early game, it's hard to really come back from that because Clown is 115 and he has haste. Chucky, his chase is on the cooldown. It's just really unfortunate to see. But well played to Ego and Silhouette both. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next set.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Heatwave. We unfortunately, they realized that they were on the wrong server. It's why some of those hits looked really bad on our end. So now we are starting over. Very unfortunate for Mary because I think they did have a pretty good start. But at the same time, now we are going to get a fresh look at the Legion gameplay. And, we'll have to see what happens.
I don't think the survivors of Ego side are going to be keen on letting last game happen again. Last game was a picture-perfect start for Mary, and I think the survivors of Ego are going to lock in here and just not allow the perfect start to happen at the very least. Just, this is already way better than the last start, not giving any early tags, just like by now they have like already rotated fairly well. The only person Mary sees is on main. We probably have someone over towards the right side of the map towards 1 and 2 already. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's on 3 already. Finding someone at Shack. Was that the Ace sitting on main or was it someone else?
I did not get a good look due to the haze around this map that they added, but we are going to see Mary enter power around the bottom side here, looking for that chase, and that is going to be a chase onto Dino, who is here in Shack, going to not be dropping that power. Mary straight damage. Very good stun, though, not going to get injured. but that enduring is going to come through and maybe help Mary get something going. But Dino going to be playing around these field fillers here. Going to be swinging right through and not going to be getting hit, and Dino going straight back to Shaq. We do have our power up though, and Mary is going to be using it. Tries to go for a window tech, but it is not good enough. And now Dino very smartly blocking the pallet here, forcing them to break out of power and continuing this chase around Shaq. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
not sure okay, well, I mean, Dino won the Shaq Vault. If he didn't win that there, he could have been basement very early on again, which was something I was concerned about when I saw him play with it. Is he dead? No.
My goodness, Dino just is greeting at the perfect times, not going to give up any tags. Dino's running straight towards this pallet right here and dying on it.
Pallet.
Going to be point teching. And Mary is afraid of a pallet save. Does find Z-Slasher though over here on the edge. Going to be playing for the tag. It looks like going to be getting it as well, knocking them straight out of power. But that enduring again. I mean that enduring. It might have a purpose after all. I don't know. I mean, can get right back into the action really quickly after swinging like that. But Mary going to be chasing Inno now, getting an injury as well.
Very early tags. I don't think they should be like committing this hard to like the pallet save. Oh!
Especially if that happens, that was almost really bad. But again, like you said last time, I mean, we do have the basement hook yet again. Going to be Dino in there this time instead of Inno. And this is going to be a good position for Mary to camp. The one difference is that basement hook came way later than the one that we saw last time.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think Mary should have took the basement hook this late into the game, especially like look at how far these gens are. We have a gen over in the actual corner. We have main. To be fair, maybe there's a 3-gen towards.
That was almost rough.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Z-Slasher vaulting into Mary's arms. Going to be getting down. We do see a gen popping in response, and Mary's kind of forced to just leave Z-Slasher on the ground instead of picking up. And is going to be going straight back towards that shack to try to get some pressure onto these survivors, but they are long gone.
I'm interested to see what Mary's trying to do. I think we're just seeing another game where they're just trying to play a gen setup. Which, I mean, to be fair, that's all they can really do right now. I mean, they cleared out a ton of...
Inno just barely escaping with their life. They are going to be running straight towards the main building. We do have this this vault, and that's going to be Mary swinging out of power, going straight towards the top side here. We do have these stairs. Mary going to be swinging and getting down onto the ground, and that is going to be a continued chase by Inno. And we have Z-Slasher coming in for a hit tank to give their teammates some distance. Z-Slasher going to be running towards that main building next. And main building is where you want to kind of keep chase against an M1 like Legion, but Z-Slasher are going to be playing this middle pallet instead. The carriage pallet being dropped, playing around it. We are going to see the bloodlust, and that will be a down.
That may be a gen pop. Wait, Renato's here. Oh, so they're not stacking a gen at 7 or 5. That's really interesting. Bro, this is just so hard to watch. Mary's just trying so hard to see if they can like snowball anything at all, and it's just not working at all. To be honest, I think they should like maybe take that hook on Z-Slash. I mean, yeah, because I mean Z-Slash, like they were hooked in basement originally, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still had pain res, like you could have like still potentially tunneled. I don't agree with this idea of just like trying to slug until the final, until like maybe you 4K or something. That's just not feasible on an M1 killer like Legion. It's impossible.
Yeah, and Inno going to be here at this pallet, going to be vaulting very safely. Very well played from Inno so far, and Mary not able to get the tag this time. Going to be playing around this top side pallet. We do have the Eerie button putting in some work, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We are going to see the power drop, but we do have the main window that's going to be a vault, and then they're going to get the re-vault, and then going straight towards the middle side of the map. We are going to see a survivor here. Z-Slasher yet again taking a tag for the teammate. Going to be playing like it's Wraith around this window, but Mary gets the window block. Is this going to be enough? No, my goodness, just barely making that vault.
He makes his vault too, watch.
Oh, the
he fucked
medium!
up a fast vault! No! Still though, I mean, he's still slugging, just trying to like stop something that's just going to happen no matter what. I mean, you just have to take your hooks. I just do not agree with the strategy of just slugging the entire game. You're too far into slug, especially considering, like, I mean, like, you're a M1. You want these fresh hooks whenever you can get them because they come few and far between. And I mean, yeah, it's already in game.
Survivors playing really well this time around. Very crucial chases and positioning. We are going to see the injured John Arbuckle running towards the side of the map, going to be playing around the village yet again. Going to be going straight over to this vault. This pallet was dropped earlier though. I don't remember if it was broken or not, but John is forced to play this this kind of unsafe pallet. This could be a 15 winner here. Mary going to be getting the down and getting another fresh hook.
I think they can make basement from that. No. That's a bit ambitious. So that's going to be a 1K5 with 3 freshes. To be honest, I think you can save this, but I think they're perfectly fine with this result. Yeah, just taking the outs. Very good survivor play from the survivors. I think Mary had a chance to actually do something whenever Z-Slash died at main. You could have taken the pain res on him and just played your gen setup still. I just don't agree with the slugging, man.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Wave League. We are back in the Dead Dog Saloon. This time we have Dino Melon on the Cenobite for Team Ego, and that is going to be a box right away, getting lots of information and giving us some slowdown as well. Ducky, what do we think about the Cenobite into the win result that we have for this game?
I think the survivors of Team Silhouette are definitely just going to be hard pressed to force stage a Cenobite. Cenobite's a hard killer to play versus in general, but to low stage it, you're gonna need a almost perfect game. Like Chase just has to last. Oh, Squill's just sending it. He's getting hit. Oh my god.
Yes, Squill
just committing,
taking a tag and then going straight down the map. The chain not gonna land though.
That chain not landing sucks, but it's still probably going to be a very early chase. I mean, if Squill doesn't die, like, oh, okay, but what I was about to say, if Squill doesn't die edge map, this is the basement hook. He can take him to basement right now. Oh, but opting for pain resonance instead? Yes, okay. I mean, that's fair. That's valid. He doesn't have, like, ruin or anything after all, so just taking the gen regression's fair. What gens are they splitting? They're probably splitting Gallows, maybe that generator off towards the edge of a map towards 10, I'd imagine. Yeah, no, like, this is not the start you want to see if you're the survivors of Team Silhouette. Just a very rough start for a 1K4 win condition. They don't have a lot of gen pressure though. But I mean, we're probably just gonna see them opt to. Oh wait, he found box. That's really good.
You know, box spawning over there at the edge of the map, and Dino being able to pressure it.
You know what I
forcing that
think?
chain hunt. Oh.
I don't think he should have picked up box.
I kind of thought that at first. Just let it, time out, and then you can camp box
Yeah.
and the survivor at the same time. The only problem is that the timer was a tad long, so this does kind of get a jump start on that, and they have to deal with it immediately. And when you're confirming second like this, forcing a survivor off the gen when they're ideally triple splitting, like, that's pretty huge. So I do think it's a net positive to pick up there.
Yeah, I mean, it works. Yeah, I mean, it's still 5 gens. This is so rough for the survivors, man. I mean, to be honest, we may just be seeing a kill confirmation here. I don't even think they're going to try to unhook this. I mean, if they unhook this, they just have to help this person so much. And it's going to be like a hard balance if they do unhook it, of helping and not throwing the game for it. Because, I mean, this is 3 of the 4 stages already. So, I mean, they're just incredibly hard pressed.
Yeah,
It's trying
to confirm this, does actually get a survivor there in the bushes, and that's going to stop a potential double save, which it looks like they're trying to attempt that right now. We do hear the change over there on the other side. Going to be getting the tag right away and getting the body block, actually. Not going to be getting a... Oh! We're going to see Squill taking a hit now, but, I mean, this could be very tricky for the survivors to get out of. They are going to be playing around that tunnel out, and Dino's going to be getting a fresh hook right through the pallet. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with this hook, it's impossible for a win to happen now. I think they can only shoot for a tie. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. I mean... It's so hard. It's so hard for this win condition. They're still at 5 gens.
Yeah, Dino has just been pressuring things like perfectly. They do get a generator over here at main, but we do have a chain hunt that's about to come up as well. And Dino is going to be continuing the pressure. An unhook does happen onto Varsity, I believe. And they're going to be booking it down towards the bottom side of the map. And now Dino going to be landing a chain onto Squill. Going to be blocking off any distance that they can get. They do have this shack window. Is it going to be enough? And no, they do not get the fast fall. And that's going to be a down onto Squill. And this is going to be a death, I believe.
A kill at 4 gens is just beautiful work from Dino Melon. Dino Melon's played this incredibly well. Just getting his win condition. No, he wasn't too tunnel heavy. Got the free down on the ace. I mean, to be fair, that hit he got to that pallet was atrocious. Like, oh my god. Now it's a Cenobite 3v1, and he still has gen setups remaining. This is just really tough for the survivors. I think he's trying to interrupt a reset or maybe find box.
It does find some survivors here. Does not quite get the chain up there on the top side of the map. He's going to choose to break out the door here rather than play around Bamboozle. And then does find Ray over on the Gallows gen. Ray is going to be running towards the carriage and kind of running away at the same time. Dino Melon going to be landing a beautiful long-range chain onto Ray, trying to force the pallet drop, but Ray is just kind of greeting through these pallets. Not going to be dropping it quite yet. Finally going to be playing around this carriage. But Ray, a little bit of a misstep is going to lead to a tag, and now Ray does have the shack. But at the same time, that chain is going to limit the amount of distance that they can get from the pallet break. We are going to find a survivor on the rotation, though. Check spot's going to be found. Rotating over towards the Gallows gen, and now we have 2 injuries on the board.
Yeah, I think he's maybe looking for the third healthy survivor or the box. Or is he committing Ray? It's hard for me to tell. I don't see blood. Yeah, he is committing Ray. Okay.
Yeah, Ray is going to be up here, and Dino's going to be committing through this tile. We did see earlier that it gets some value. Ray is going to dodge that chain, and Dino going to be running straight down the map after him. Ray going to be playing around this village, using the houses to break line of sight, but that chain is going to limit the distance. That is probably going to be a down. We do have the pallet here, though, and Dino's going to be trying to force the pallet drop. Does not get the ball. Very well played.
It's just so hard for him. He has to win the biggest 50-50 of his life if he wants to survive there. Just very unfortunate. And this is going to be the win, I believe, for Team Ego. This hook here.
I believe so, yeah.
Very well played to both the teams. And now we just have to see what the final result for Dino Melon's Cenobite game is going to be. Is he going to 4K? Is he going to like keep his streak of 4K Team Silhouette going? I'm not sure why Varsity threw that pallet down and just turned that into a 50-50.
Yeah, Varsity is going to be at a filler pallet here on the edge now. He's going to be trying to play around it, but Dino is going to be landing a beautiful chain to slow down any distance that they can play. Getting the down onto Varsity hook, I believe now.
Oh, okay, no. That last hook was a tie. This hook's a win.
All right, thank you, referees.
I'll tear your soul apart.
They're the real MVPs.
So true. I wonder what. I mean, both the survivors are injured. They still have to do box. I think. Is Ray Deathhook? I don't think so.
No, Ray is not Deathhook. But
I think we may be looking at a 4K too.
It is likely.
If he can kill Ray right now from a 4K2, that's fine. Either that or he can kill this person right here. Wait. Yeah, I said Ray. I mean, if he can kill Ace right now. Oh, wait, what? He won for 50! He can gamble! Let's go! He's gambling. He loved to gamble this time, but, I mean, for a second there, he was a millionaire.
Yeah, that's gonna... oh, it looks like Varsity just disconnected right then and there. Did not want to go through the hooking animation, I suppose.
Perhaps
Dino going to be looking around the windmill for a survivor. Is not going to be landing that chain onto check spots. Does not get that cheeky swing off either. Going for a ambitious mind game, and it is going to work. That's going to be check spots down on the ground, and only Ray standing now. Injured as well.
The standstill mind game. Working my big 2025. Alright, well, it seems it's just a clear-cut 4K2 Dino Melon just showing dominance on the Cenobite and unhook. Where was he for that unhook? He had to have been, like, next to the hook.
Dino going to be looking around this building, trying to start chase. We do have check spots in chase yet again. Going to be playing around this pallet. Was this pallet picked up? I thought this was dropped. Or is there two?
I don't think two can spawn. I'm pretty sure it was any means.
Okay.
He heard Adam to his left,
Ray.
by the way.
Yeah, we heard Ray over there, but I think Dino is going.
No, Dino, stop playing the macro game. They're both over there.
I guess Dino's really concerned about another gen popping. He's just going to be going over here to check on them and then going straight back. Going to be using the chain to maybe scout things out, but I don't know. Oh, he's doing
Dino wants the big 4K2 so they can put it in the results channel of Team Ego. Yeah, he's nodding. He agrees.
Dino looking around the map. It does look like that he gave enough room for check spots to get reset, but Ray is not going to be reset and is kind of caught out here on the edge of the map. Is not going to be able to circle back down to that pallet, and Dino going to be getting that down, and now there's only one survivor left standing check spots. Going to have to somehow pop 2 generators and get out.
A hard-pressed task that is for check spots, but I mean, he can definitely do it. They can still come back, I believe. They just need to get this unhook for free. I guarantee you, he's stealthing at 1, gonna get the unhook when he goes and checks for gens. Guaranteed it's gonna happen.
Not able to find check spots yet. Check spots probably up towards the top side if I had to guess, but Dino's looking around, not able to find anyone. Is going to be, oh no, finds check spots over here on the top side. Is going to be getting that chain off as well. The chains do spawn right in front of Dino though. Very unlucky RNG, but that's a weird tag.
That's a weird camera bug where you like pop the chain and it looks like something's blocking you, and then it just like snaps you. Yeah, look, you just go through. It goes through a wall. It's like a wall didn't exist. Wait, is that a hatch escape?
Oh, it might be. I think Ray might have. Oh.
Wait, he took his prop. That's so smart.
The chains blocks the hatch escape. That's gonna be a down on the check spots and a kill to wrap it all up with the W for Ego.
I have such sights.
Yeah, very well played to both teams. Both teams played fairly well. But yeah, Ego just played better. Won both their picks. Dino Mullen with a phenomenal comeback on the Clown and a phenomenal game on the Cenobite, and the Surfside did very well too. In the last Legion game, they played great. It was almost picture perfect. They gave 5 stages, really well played to both, and yeah, it's gonna be it for Wave League today.